Yeah, we have a message. We're delivering a final notice of eviction to Mayor Jacob Frey. We, the people of Minneapolis, move to evict Mayor Frey for his violent and repeated evictions of Minneapolis's refugee encampments. Frey appointed the director of the Regulatory Services who manages encampment responses. Additionally, according to the city attorney, the mayor would have the power to suspend encampment closures, as that is an issue of departmental operational enforcement. Frey's behavior is vile, and his presence here is no longer acceptable. In 2018, one study estimated that of the 20,000 unhoused people living in so-called Minnesota, around a quarter of them are living outside of a formal shelter. This research has not been updated since the pandemic, but estimates and community supporters report a significant increase in the demand for other services since then. Encampments provide informal ways for unhoused people to live in community. Encampment raids extend the systems of white supremacy, sexism, ableism, and capitalism that are killing people. The rate of death is 3 times higher among unhoused people in Minnesota than the general population. Encampment raids are disproportionately killing Black and Indigenous people, as well as disabled people and women. The city of Minneapolis named racism a public health crisis, and that healing justice means tangibly shifting the conditions that perpetuate this harm. But these conditions are continuing to exist, and Minneapolis is continuing to evict. These raids also are often the site of police violence against youth and elders. It's hard to find statistics because of the lack of transparency from the city and specifically Frey, but there are some statistics that we do know. Each eviction costs the city anywhere from $40,000 to $250,000. This money could be used to directly help shelter people, such as keeping shelters open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, increasing the number of beds, or by making affordable housing actually affordable. Community supporters have tracked over 50 evictions of encampments over an 18-month period in 2022 and 2023, and this is a conservative estimate. These cause unhoused neighbors to frequently experience repeating instances of instability, leading to higher rates of overdoses. The frequency of evictions has continued to increase, especially over the past summer. Frey continues a legacy of genocide against native stewards of the occupied land we reside upon through the eviction of encampments where Indigenous people live, which includes all encampments in the so-called city of Minneapolis. This legacy includes stealing land and forcibly stripping children of their language and culture. Within the arbitrary borders of this state, Dakota, Anishinaabe, and other Native peoples were stolen, missing, and murdered, placed on reservations, and then relocated from those same lands. It is also in this state where the largest mass execution in this so-called country's history occurred, with 38 Dakota warriors murdered in cold blood.
There he is. He's there.
The condition of being unhoused is a physical manifestation of settler colonialism, with Native people making up 1% of Minnesota's adult population, but 13% of its unhoused population. One survey of a Minneapolis encampment in 2020 found that nearly half of the 282 people living there were Native. Frey continues the genocide by attempting to remove Native peoples from the refugee encampments built and protected through the strength and resilience of the people. Encampments help people heal, get support, and get connected to housing and rehab if they want it. Established camps also help to make sure that no one falls through the cracks and goes missing. According to the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Relatives Office of the state of Minnesota, anywhere from 27 to 54 Indigenous women and girls were missing in any given month from 2012 to 2020. Indigenous women and girls account for 15% of missing persons cases in Minnesota. This eviction notice is in response to all refugee encampment evictions. As community members, we know that none of us are safe until all of us are safe, and we refuse to leave anyone behind. Frey stands in a long line of despicable colonizers, and for this we hereby evict him. You're evicted, Jacob! Pack your shit! We see you!
Pack your shit!
Pack your shit! Pack your shit!
Pack your shit! Pack your shit! Pack your shit! Pack your shit! Pack your shit!
You're evicted! Get out! Bye! Bye!
belongings and go.
Go pack up!
You have 5 minutes.
Otherwise, the bulldozer and dump truck will be here.
Collect all your garbage.
Fuck you, Jacob.
Fuck you,